Okay, so here we go. We're going to complete the square now. That's the method we're going to use to solve 2x squared minus 7x minus 4 is equal to 0. So our very first step here is going to be to take C on the right-hand side, transpose it. So once we do that, we'll get 2x squared minus 7x is equal to a positive 4. Transpose, so we change the sign. Our next step is going to be to divide through by 2. And the reason for that is so we no longer have a coefficient in front of the x squared variable. So if I divide through by 2, dividing by 2 here cancels out the 2. Hence, I no longer will have a coefficient there. It's going to be 1, right? So here we go. This then becomes x squared because I divided by 2. This becomes 7 over 2 x, and this becomes 4 over 2, which is just 2. My next step is to take whatever the coefficient is of the x variable at this point right here, and I'm going to divide that by 2. So I have minus 7 over 2 multiplied by 1/2. Multiplying by 1/2 is the same as dividing by 2. And what's that going to give me is minus 7 over 4. Why am I doing that? What am I going to do with that? I'm going to create a perfect square. How do I do that? Well, watch this. X squared minus 7 over 2x. All I'm going to do is add that to this side. Plus minus 7 over 4 and square it. But if I do it on one side, I've got to do it on the other side, right? 2 plus minus 7 over 4 squared. What this does right here is create a perfect square. So this now becomes x minus 7 over 4 squared. This is a perfect square, is equal to 2 plus this. What is this number? This is 2 plus 49 over 16. Okay, minus 7 times minus 7 is a positive 49. 4 times 4 is a positive 16. And when you do the math on this, what you're going to get is 81 over 16. And by doing the math, I mean add this fraction. Okay, 2 plus 49 over 16. So now we're at this point where to get rid of this square right here, we have to take the square root of it. But if we take the square root of it on this side, we've got to do it on this side. So what I end up with now, after I take the square root, is I end up with x minus 7 over 4 is equal to the square root of 81 over 16, which is plus or minus 9 over 4. So the square root of 81 is 9. The square root of 16 is 4. But it could also be negative 9 or negative 4, hence plus or minus, right? And so now, what we're doing now, we want to find x, right? So I got to take this minus 7/4 over here. It will become positive. So then x will be positive 7 over 4 plus or minus 9 over 4. And therein lies my two solutions. One solution is x is equal to 7 over 4 plus 9 over 4. And another solution is going to be 7 over 4 minus 9 over 4. So let's solve the first one first. 7 plus 9 is 16 over 4, which is equal to 4. So one solution is 4. Right here, this is 7 minus 9, which is minus 2 over 4. And this is minus 1/2. These are our solutions. So this is the third method I've used to solve this problem. All the solutions are the same, right? On the left-hand side here, you should be able to go back to the videos where you see how I did this using the other methods, using the quadratic formula and by factorizing. And over here, you could subscribe to the channel to take a look at anything new that we've posted on here and some of our old videos. Okay, we have math and physics videos. This particular topic, solving quadratic equation, we have a class. We actually have a full course where we go through step by step and teach you how to solve these problems. Okay, and we have a pre-recorded course that you could get into, or we could get a live course, which we have every so often. Be sure to hit the thumbs up button and the subscribe button All right.